Wow, this is a very shocking one. There are some news or some stories you hear, and then you keep asking yourself a lot of questions. Like when I heard this story, I was shocked. The fact that the story was coming from the primary source, the Nigerian man that this happened to, and the fact that a pastor was involved in this story got me thinking. Indeed, this is the end time. Yes, for a pastor to do this is very surprising. Anyways, a Nigerian man, a Nigerian brother of ours cried out. I'll give you a sneak peek, a little clip of the video, probably like 1 or 2 minutes. Ah, this is so sad. He cried out, and according to him, he said, their pastor, that's the pastor who introduced his supposed wife to be to him, got this same lady pregnant, and this lady, as we speak, is carrying the child, the baby of this so-called pastor here in the United Kingdom. Before we start or before we go further in this video, if you are meeting me for the first time, welcome to my channel. You are highly welcome. My name is Joanne Ekeke and I'm based here in United Kingdom. So what I do on this channel, I react to different kind of videos. I bring you stories, real life stories, experiences, things that you and I can learn from. That is what I do on this channel. So if you're interested, subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. I want to say thank you to our returning subscribers. May God bless every one of you. I sincerely appreciate your support. Those of you asking, Lady J, Joanne, on the comment section, thank you very much. I appreciate you. With that being said, my dear viewers, let's go straight into today's video. Yeah. So according to the story in a nutshell, this Nigerian man, he visited a church for the first time, and according to him, he said after 1 or 2 weeks, he started noticing this beautiful, dedicated, churchy lady in the church. And then according to him, he said it was love at first sight. Immediately he saw this lady, he fell in love. And then he has to, observe her for 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, he realized that this is definitely my missing rib. This is my soulmate. And then he approached the pastor of the church. According to him, the pastor told him a lot of sweet things, sweet testimonies about this beautiful churchy sister. You know those kind of sisters in church that any activities in church, they must be present. That is the kind of person this sister, was in the church in Nigeria. They were both in Nigeria. She hasn't moved to the UK yet. And the pastor told him a lot of sweet things. You know that, like, oh, she's a very good girl, she's a very good cook, she's very respectful, yada. And according to him, he said, his interest in this lady now increased after the pastor, have praised after the pastor has praised this lady to him. His interest increased more, that the love now increased. Even without speaking to the lady, the love has overwhelmed him already. And then he decided to approach the lady after the pastor has given him go ahead. He approached the lady and the lady accepted to be his fiancée. And then according to him, he said he was taking care of this lady, giving her money. Anything she wants, he's always providing for her. And he said all of a sudden, the lady came out from nowhere and told him that I want to go to the UK for my master's. And he said at first, he wasn't really okay with it. I'm going to put the link to the YouTube channel and I'll put it on my screen as well for you to watch the full video. I'll just give you a sneak peek. Before I continue, let me give you a little clip of the video before I continue.
I go to the UK. I went straight to her house. I knocked on the door. And to my greatest surprise, the same pastor opened opened the apartment.
Wait, let's get something straight. The same pastor from Nigeria,
Opened the apartment.
the same pastor that endorsed her.
Yeah. So
Wow.
my supposed wife was supposed to be to raise our kids, and she was behind him
Behind the pastor.
carrying the baby.
So you heard from our brother. I don't want to put the full clip because it's from a YouTube channel. So you can go on the channel on your screen. I'm gonna put a link in the description box of this very video. Just click on the link and it will take you straight to the channel so you can watch the full story by yourself. So according to this brother, he said his beautiful fiancée just came out of the blues and suggests to him that they should relocate to the UK. And he said he cannot leave his job, his business in Nigeria and go to the UK to settle at the moment. So the lady suggested that she can go for a master's degree. And according to her brother, he sponsored everything, made sure that this lady is okay, and he said as soon as the lady got to the United Kingdom for a master's degree, few months later, he started noticing some changes that usually they will make video calls together. They will call like 2, 3 times in a day. But all of a sudden, whenever he calls her, she's always busy. She's no longer wanting to, make the normal video calls with him. And this guy no sharp, to be honest. He no sharp. He no sharp. Not knowing this lady was pregnant. And then he said it was getting to the time for the lady to graduate. He now told the lady, I'm coming for your graduation. So the agent who processed the visa of the lady was supposed to process his own visit visa so he can visit his fiancée, his wife to be, for a graduation. But guy, you sef, you fuck up. Why you go spend that so much amount of money for woman when you never marry, woman wey you no even know properly? You spend so much for her to go to the UK for masters. Well, it's not bad, but we learn every day. That is why we bring stories like this here. So according to him, he asked the lady for supporting documents so he can go and visit her. He said the lady was like tossing him around, blah blah blah. So he decided not to use the agent of this lady. He now went and looked for another agent. Unfortunately for him, this agent was able to get him a visit visa. So he contacted the friend of this wife to be and told her that I want to surprise my wife to be in the UK, but I don't want you to tell her. Can I have her address? I'll be coming to surprise her on her graduation. And the friend gave him the address of the lady, only for uncle to get to the UK, went straight to auntie's house, knocked at the door of auntie. The person that opened the door is brother, the pastor who introduced the lady to this our handsome bobo, our handsome brother. The pastor who gave him go ahead to get married to this lady, that you can date him, you can have a relationship with him, both of you know each other, get to know each other, understand each other, not knowing that this pastor was doing jigijigi with sister. Uncle opened the door, it is their pastor. And then according to him, he said the wife to be was behind the pastor carrying a baby. He said he was so devastated. He didn't even know what to do. He was so sad and down. He said he went to look for a hotel around, paid for a hotel, called his family and told them what has happened. They were so shocked. And then he called the family of the lady. They didn't give him any positive response. This is so sad. Ladies, we can do better. Sometimes they will say, ah, men are this, men are this. Some men is because of what one or two ladies have done to them. That is why they will become so, so like wicked, and they don't trust women anymore. Even if they get married again, they see this their wife as the same lady you know, I've done one or two things to them in the past before. Please click on the link and go and watch the full video. The link is in the comment section. I'll pin it in the comment section and in the description box as well. This is so sad. This is sad. I pray God will give him the strength to overcome this, because this is a great shock. I will see you all in my next video. Bye bye.